There's a dude named Justin in his RV. Got a dog, got a cat, living wild and free. He's playing games till the morning light. Old mage guy's the handle and he's taking flight. Topless, chilling, waxing hands, sipping on Monster, living the brand, streaming all night. He's got that flair. Old mage guy, he's everywhere. His dog's on the couch, his cat's in a chair. They're watching him game without a care. Twitch chat's blowing up, it's getting loud. Justin's rocking out, yeah, he's making them proud. Topless, chilling, waxing hands, sipping on Monster, living the brand, streaming all night. He's got that flair. Old mage guy, he's everywhere. He don't need no roof, he's free as can be. Living his best life with his cat and dog, you see. Got a wax pen and he's feeling so high. Monster's the fuel that gets him to the sky. Topless, chilling, waxing hands, sipping on Monster, living the brand, streaming all night. He's got that flair. Old mage guy, he's everywhere. So if you see him love with no shirt on his back, come say hey and get ready to laugh. Justin the legend with his dog and cat, living his dream and that's a fact. Topless, chilling, waxing hands, sipping on Monster, living the brand, streaming all night. He's got that flair. Old mage guy, he's everywhere.
Hello everyone, hello. So, don't know if I'll be able to make it out for my shopping trip today. The weather's already being a little funky. Supposedly, even the park managers are like, get ready, we might lose power tonight. Like, if so, I hope it's not very long. I don't have a battery backup. I wish. I'm not gonna lie. I wouldn't mind having a freaking bus that was converted. So I could just fucking drive. And then my rent would be the cost of fuel. If I did stuff right, have EV battery put in the damn thing, so that way I could just go to Walmart and go, power! I know that's horrible. Use an EV charging station to charge a battery cell that's going to be used for living instead of moving. But honestly, that would be a pretty good way to go about it. At least as far as charging a power cell when you don't have full access to, say, solar and whatnot. And that thought it doesn't quite cut it. Though honestly, if you put a couple of small wind turbines on the roof, as it's going down the road, it could be generating power. I'm not talking making the vehicle an EV, but I don't know. Do enough work in an EV RV bus that's self-powered, basically. That'd be pretty badass. Create the roof, a custom roof that has not only low space turbines, but freaking solar panel built in. And I mean, technically, if you wanted to, you could even put the turbines on the side of the bus. They make it look like it's supposed to go fast as shit. Like, they have a couple of turbines that look like a couple of fucking jet engines. I'm like, okay, so why do you have jet engines on your bus? They're not jet engines, they're actually turbines that power all my shit. That's why you'll see them spin when I'm not moving. But if you think about it, it's a pretty good idea. If you wanted to encapsulate them within the vehicle, it's doable as well. Depending on what kind of bus you're looking at, you can create them their own sockets within the roof and the hood. Though honestly, if you're gonna put them in the hood of the vehicle, you might as well have that air being force-induced into the engine. Just saying, you might as well make it your fucking ventilation. And make it so that way, that's the way your fucking bus breathes. And you could actually have it set up like a turbo, if I'm not mistaken. Because you can engage/disengage a turbo. You had that function on Switch and had it to where it's basically a free spin otherwise. You have magnets around the outside of the fan that it spins across. It generates power. Technically, if you throw the turbo power on, it'll make it spin faster. And, or no, it's a supercharger that spins the fan via a belt or a chain. As to where a turbo, I don't quite remember how that works. I think it's a single pull or rod. I'm not a mechanics guy. I don't know this shit. I have a basic idea of how this shit works, and that's about it. I would get together with somebody who knew how this shit worked and actually do it. I mean, but that is definitely something I would think about possibly doing, is taking a small old jet engine and retrofitting it to generate power as well as act as a turbo or forced intake. do it right, it sounds like it'd actually be pretty smart. And then, of course, you wanted to recess a couple of freaking turbines into the roof of the bus. That wouldn't be so hard. In the front, you take out the light assembly, create a fabrication, a nice dip to set your turbine into, and then cover for it. Now, yes, this might increase the amount of drag in which the vehicle would experience, but you're not going for speed. A scoop or reverse cone of any kind, or a cone of any kind, is going to create extra drag. In this case, you're using that drag to generate energy instead of just being slowed down. And honestly, there's part of me that thinks we've been doing spoilers wrong for a while now. Just being real. I think we're tilting our spoilers the wrong way. And I know that sounds weird, but hear me out. We tilt our spoilers this way, towards the front of the car. Well, sure, that creates downforce. But what if you were to move the spoiler back and tilt it up? Or if this is the ass end of the car and the spoiler's sitting like this. That's going to create a suction. Not just a downforce, but a suction. Yeah, I think we've been doing spoilers wrong for a little bit. And everything that goes over the spoiler isn't going to have any added drag to it. You wouldn't have to create as much angle, make the effects happen the way you want it. Unless I'm getting my aerodynamic physics off here, it makes more sense. So, yeah, no. You got an idea, you throw it out there in the sphere, and see what happens. I don't have a wind chamber. Mage does not own a wind tunnel. Well, make sure I got food just in case. But I'm really still hoping that I can get a ride. At least get some smokes. Fuck. As far as drink goes, I've got stuff. I've got dinner. Loki needs dinner, which I don't have the ability to do right now at the moment. otherwise, just kind of chilling right now. I'll serve it. For the time being, I'm still waiting on Pops to see if I'm going to be able to get done what I need to get done. That's pretty much what's going on. That's me trying not to be too exhausted. Right. Not having the stuff that I typically need to run, I'm pretty fucking exhausted already. This the tobacco sucks. Really does. But it works. Not the best way, but it works. Tank car! And it's tank car season again. And if you're wondering what the fuck I'm talking about, I'm talking about Sakura tanks. That'd be some crazy shit in real life. I'm just gonna be legit on that. What kind of rounds would we use? On what kind of a ball would we use? Because whatever material the ball's made of, we would have to be able to withstand whatever we're shooting at it to make it move. Just saying. Where's my tank car? Or tank sucker? Mention tribute. I don't have a helicopter. Because you have to be far as fucking this shit. Squads are unrealistic. So it's not tank car time yet. That's not nice. tease me with tank car when it's not tank car time. That's what I was really looking forward to. Looks sweet! Oh, that's not what's up. They lied to me. Pizza apocalypse. Everything I've heard is good. RuneScape. Deep Rock. Elder Scrolls Special. I need to log in Deep Rock so I can work on getting the mods installed in place.
Light breakfast at the bar, and then I'm in the Kings.
You know, I quite literally thought for a second that was legit. Because I haven't changed out my mouse yet, and I need to. Because that check battery still not working for scroll properly. So,
Got him again.
yeah, it's like that one. You got me. I won't argue that one. That you got me. It's like, hey. Ooh, shit. Yeah. So there's a possibility we'll be losing power tonight. I might just have to throw my food in now. Even the park people are like, yeah, you might want to get your food in pretty quick. We might lose power tonight. I'm like, God, I hope not. But it's definitely been windier today than the last few, so I wouldn't be too horribly surprised. It might come down to where I have to feed Loki, so we sees food. Hoping not. Because that wet dog food is going to give him a shit. I'd also really like a pack of smokes, but, deal with what you can. But yeah, I changed out the battery in my mouse, and that's not the issue. Sorry. Yay. I agree. Yes, baby. No, I wait. Well, it grabs all my moss. Holy shit. Yeah, it's windy as fuck. And I'm just kind of hoping they okay. At this point. No, that's not going to do any good. I'm not playing Minecraft or anything where my pics break. These pics are unbreakable. You should know, I've tested them on many a glyphid face.
Makes you stop and think long.
It typically does, and that was the reason why I put it on there. As a matter of fact, that one was inspired by Dean. Dean has that one. And I got him a few times with it while he was mining through shit. And I've done a good job of it. I don't use it every time. I wait.
I've got them hit once.
Yeah, you think? Huh? That's really exactly what it is. You have to stop and like, wait a minute, did that just break? No? You guys are butts. I love it so much. And as soon as I get a good portion of the upper chambers of that ancient city cleared out, I'll end up going back to Peck for regular shit. Instead of the massive amounts in which I need to move right now. It's like there's no headspace. I almost need to create a fucking lit ceiling for everything. So that one's a project out. I was really hoping to have a nice lush cave biome. But yeah, it lied to me. Said it was a Lush Cave Seed. It's not a Lush Cave Seed. It was a trial dungeon in Ancient City Seed. I mean, like, for real. So, yeah, I would rather be drinking Monster and, like, a coconut or lime rum right now. I got coffee, wine, and chocolate. I mean, coffee. Chocolate, wine, and coffee. When you have written expressive disability and get so disappointed with yourself because you fucked it all up. And it all comes out backwards. To the point at which sometimes people relate you to Yoda. Which on one hand is a compliment, on the other hand, hey! For those wondering, yes, I took a shower last night, intentionally. I felt like shit. I felt nasty. I didn't want to feel nasty. SGG spans Twitch app extension. Because something tells me that I'm going to be running missions on Has 1 and y'all are going to be fucking my day up. Speaking of running missions, science.
What? I was in a ad lol.
It's okay. That's why I gave you the time to respond. Was the Omen interested in Deep Rock at all? I don't know if I ever asked them. Or if I even was... Yes, I was. Okay, I did show them. It's like, or if I was even smart enough to try to show them.
We have it, Yargooth.
On PlayStation, we wouldn't be able to cross-plat. And I don't exactly have access... Well... No, I don't exactly have access to my PlayStation at the moment because I don't have a screen to put it on. Laptop doesn't work for some reason. Anyways, I would have my PlayStation hooked right up to the laptop. As far as I'm aware, they've still not made that an ability yet. Which sucks. So, if this works for casting...
But they said yeah when they get the PC.
Okay. Yeah, for a second there, I really couldn't remember if I'd showed them. I really couldn't. Now I'm thinking back, okay, no, now I remember. I remember him jumping through the mines. uh, Alright, and then I shall keep that in mind for later. But yeah, they do need a main PC, whether I like it or not. I don't like it just because they can't do on what they have right now. Not any other reason. I mean, I could sit here and buy a storage drive for them. It wouldn't be that much of a difference. I mean, that'd be like me trying to run something in my webbook with just adding a storage drive. It's only going to work so well. RuneScape and Among Us right now. I'm gonna get my ass back on RuneScape, get my shit figured out, get logged in. Every time I think about playing RuneScape, there's a little voice in the back of my head. But I hate the way the camera's set. It's like, shut up, you big whiner. Fucking crybaby. It's like, that's how we get to play with our friends, but I don't want to hear it. Yeah, I'm horrible. Internal conflict. It doesn't leave my room. Woohoo. Honestly, I want the freaking cardigan.
It'll be on RL for a bit if you want to join and all.
I was honestly thinking about it already, too. Why is it I enjoy primarily the tournaments over other shit? I don't enjoy competitive play per se. Is it just because the teams you deal with are typically a little bit better? I don't know. But it is a little obnoxious, I'm not gonna lie. What's compact do you look like? He ain't showing sight. That's what it is. We have so many monsters. Because there's a few I need to keep, but otherwise, it's just crowd control. And honestly, I'm tempted to set up my webbook.
What the Sigma?
I'm tempted to set up my webbook as the Minecraft server. If I could get Palworld on there, I would do that. That's easier said. But, I mean, what you want to know? Got questions?
How you doing, pal?
Not bad. Not bad at all. Can't really complain. Got what I need. I don't necessarily have everything I want at the moment. That's okay. It's not what I need. Otherwise, just kind of chilling and getting one of my mods on one of my games updated. So that way I can go through the mod list and take a bunch of them off to streamline the process and get it set up for your interaction. One of multiple games that I'm actually working on doing that with. If you see the chat up on the little mini screen up there, just point to it like that. This thing up here. Yes, I'm still getting used to the whole basically looking at a reflection when I'm doing streaming. Otherwise, chilling, having a little bit of chocolate, wine, and coffee, a little bit of tobacco. I've still got some weed left. I'm dabbing. Just kind of trying to make things more enjoyable for people who stop in. What you up to? Take that apprehensive look as a joke only, please. Because that's what it's meant. It's okay, boo. I know, you hear that wind. It's alright. Lay down, buddy. It's alright. You're okay. You're okay, boo-boo. Talking to my dad's Great Pyrenees in the back of the trailer. Lay down, boo. Really? You're that scared? You're that scared of a little wind? You're a great big lummox. Get some water. Get your water. Get your water. Like, I don't want water. I want to come cower at your feet. I want to go protect me from the wind. Yep, that's exactly what he wants to do. Licking the door doesn't help you, buddy. I'm sorry, Boo. But licking the door doesn't help. Get some water. Yeah. As always, I'm going to make sure you got water. You goob. No. Thank you. Pushy bub. Love ya. But yeah. Lay down, Boo. No. Lay down. Thank you. You're okay. The wind's not going to get you. You're safe in here. You really are. Oh, you big chicken puppy. Oi. Papa! I flick him shit, but I love that pup. Mission control text remover. Teammate. Well, I guess we get rid of that one. I've always been a friend of the modding community in games. It doesn't matter what game. And as a matter of fact, I'm typically one of those that gets a little upset when modding communities for games get attacked. Especially communities like Grand Theft Auto. The GTA modding community is something else, and shouldn't have been fucked with. I don't care what Rockstar thinks they own or thinks they should have the rights to. You didn't make those mods. It's not your doing. Oh, these assets were used from a game without permission. A game that is currently no longer in circulation. We can talk about you later. Well, if you can't tell, the weather's picked up nicely again. Cats and dogs raining down outside. I was decided actually need to pop. Which is good. I'm having a lot of trouble with that side of my shoulder and neck region recently. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. But, yeah, just working on this at the moment. Got a few other games that I've got to get this stuff taken care of for as well. One being Skyrim. Another being Minecraft, where I will be doing survival modes, where you guys can fuck with it. I have all intent to make this fun. For everyone. Not just me. Switch integration! Mod Hub. Minor King Paper Crown. Hope that one still works.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, where's the homie Justin?
Rain came in at just the wrong time for that comment. Give me a second. Let me read that. What do you mean, where am I at? Or do you mean Loki? Loki's in the back right now, chilling out. This weather is not his friend. We got some pretty good windy, hard rain stuff. Loki is not a fan of the wind.
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery. Hi, Justin.
Hi, Steph. I'm sorry, I still haven't gotten to that video yet. I'm being horrible about that. I'm not gonna bullshit. Not to mention, guys would kind of get a little upset if I did. It is kind of out of my character. So weather here sucks right now. Could lose power at any time, just so that way everybody's aware. Could lose power, internet at any moment.
YouTube.
Get checked around pretty good.
Jackson. Did you talk to Moms?
I haven't had a chance to talk to Mom or Dad yet. I've sent Dad a couple texts. We're supposed to do some shopping today.
YouTube. Steph Springs
You're
Nursery.
okay, boo.
Do you want me to just tell you about it and what happened in the video?
If you want to, I honestly wouldn't be upset about it. Ooh, once again, we lose power. Jesus Christ. It fucking feels like an earthquake. This is worse than the wind was last night. Come on, boo-boo. Come on. Come on. I know you're scared. You don't want to win. Come on. Lay down. Lay down. Down, Bo. Down. Down. Thank you. Good boy. Good boy. Yeah. You don't like to win, and I know it. Yeah. I'm not going to make you sit back there by yourself. No. I'll have you out here where you can be with everybody else. Yeah. Sorry, I needed to make sure I got him out here. He really is scared of all the wind. And how bad the trailer was just shaking. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
YouTube. Hinson Jackson.
Do that to him.
Loki scared.
Oh yeah, he does not like the wind. I don't know why he doesn't like the wind, because he's not really had a big incident with it, but he does not like the wind. He doesn't like to go for car rides. He is not the head out the window kind of pup.
Kringler, what time zone are you in that tile makes sense?
Technically, it's still
Kringler
evening.
Tile.
I knew what you meant.
Hinson Jackson. Thanks for doing that, bro. Treating him with respect.
That's the way I am with every animal.
YouTube.
I don't care.
Kringler title.
I knew what you meant, Kringler. You're good. It's actually almost 6 now. Let's see.
YouTube. Kringler, I can't type today.
You're good, my friend. You really are. It's almost 6 now, but my midday chill schedule goes till about 6. Then I typically, if I've started up a stream in that time frame, between 6 p.m. and 1 a.m., it's evening chill. Otherwise, it's midday till then, because, well, this, for me, technically is my midday. I stay up till 1 o'clock in the morning. You should know that, Kringler. Shit. How many times have you talked to me at,
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery. Do you know what procured means?
procured? Yes. To obtain or take with a particular thought of authority.
Kringler, that was TTS delay. I typed all the before the first one even went through.
God damn. My TTS delay is horrible. Well, it's not even the TTS delay, it's also the chat delay itself. Because up here.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. It's 8:50 p.m. here.
That's chat. As a matter of fact,
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery in Virginia.
so, we're minus 5 hours from that, and that's where I'm at on the West Coast.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, 5:49 p.m. here.
Ta-da!
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery, thumbs up.
But yeah, Steph, if you wanna go over it, I will happily listen. I mean, yeah, I won't have all the information that I will from being able to see the body language and the micro expressions, but doesn't mean that I can't take something away from it. And that's something I'm pretty good at, is being able to read between the lines, whether I like to admit it or not. I don't like to admit it. One of those, needless to say, some of my exes have had to be fairly fucking blunt. And when they ask why, it's like, because.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. Okay, well, this lady was procured so Elon would have a babysitter.
Right. Now, to what extent? Was she illegal immigrant? Was she an immigrant that was legal and found for doing so? I mean, there's many ways that can come about. And that's why it's like, I do know the understanding of the word and a few of its definitions, but it can also be used in different lights. To say procured, that can be anything from abducting somebody from another country to do the job to finding a homeless gal on the street. This word is a very broad word, but it usually means to be with force. So, force or authority. The kind of authority is usually that of a power or dictatorial standard versus a law-abiding standard, which is common to commandeer. No, my man, just need another cup of Mexican coffee. A fifth of freaking chocolate wine out of the fridge. Actually, I think it's a little bit more than a fifth. How many milliliters? Oh, sweet, this one's women on too? Hell yeah! No, Texas, damn it. Contains sulfates, as to be expected. No.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. She was a branch of the Manson family, kind
of. That's someone
YouTube,
who's...
Hinson Jackson. Justin is gangster in these YouTube and Twitch streets, cool.
Only if the word changed in meaning.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. She was born here.
Okay. Branch of the Manson family. That can mean a few different things. I mean, technically, I'm a branch of the Cup family. I mean,
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery, and she was Caucasian.
was it Manson bloodline or
YouTube.
Manson
Kringler.
friend?
I don't have full context for what we're talking about, but it's also possible the word procure was misused.
Yeah. For a little bit more context, Kringler, we're talking about the relationship the Manson family had with Elon Musk's mother, as well as a babysitter that was put in place for Elon. Kring, you were over
YouTube.
Germany way, right?
Hanson Jackson. Oh, is Steph's the one who told you about Elon's mom being part of the Manson family?
Yes, Steph's is the one who told me. Steph's is the one I was going to be looking at the video for. Because the request was made. And even though we were talking about it, I still might just do so. Not because of what Steph's is saying, just because, well, more information, we got some more information. That's actually something I could be doing right now while I'm waiting for this stuff to do what it needs to do. Are you done finally? On fly. And I'll take shit out as need be.
YouTube. Hanson Jackson. It's an interesting concept.
Every interesting concept has a basis in reality.
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery. I hope you do end up watching it because I really want you to see it and analyze her body language and tell me if you believe her.
I get it. I do. Now, as soon as this is taken care of, I mean, it's going to be this. I remember my placement correctly. And then I'm actually going to work on that. Because, yeah, I get it. I very much do. And I would like to make sure that gets done. Another save backup and it's more progress. Yeah, no, not right now. Manage bonds. I might even hold off on this because from the looks of it, this might be a little bit longer than I expected. Blocked by
YouTube.
Steve.
Steph Springs Nursery. Do you know all the names of the 13 children of Elon? YouTube. Kringler. Is it a coincidence that we're talking about Elon while I'm watching again? Or is it a common occurrence here?
It is a common occurrence here. I do a lot of political slash... I don't like to call it political. Just really, to me, it's not political. It's just fucking life. So for me to call it political, I feel it's not quite right. But yeah, I do a lot of state of the states sort of shit. And I'm not going to say otherwise. Let's just close down Deep Rock for now. Now that the mods are installed, I don't have any issue with that. Cancel. And then desktop. Yes. Alright.
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery. We don't always talk about Elon, we talk about all kinds of things because Justin is such a kind person.
Well, Kringler's been a viewer for some time. Kringler has been around since, well...
YouTube.
Shit.
Kringler. I believe the term you're looking for is current events.
Yes. current events, it would be rather accurate. I do a lot of current events, especially considering what's going on. I'm someone who's dealt with a narcissist.
Hinson Jackson. I tend to get off topic at times, so I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen.
It's okay, that's kind of part of the thing, though. It really is. And I want you all to know that this is appropriate. No matter what time of day it is, this really is appropriate. You guys are not doing anything that I would even frown upon. Even close. You guys are asking questions and trying to learn more. I don't give a fuck what I'm doing. If you've got questions about this kind of shit, I'm going to stop because I want to make sure that y'all are actually getting the right information here. There is too much bullshit that goes on. Too much lies. I ain't down for that. I am someone who has dealt with so many lies in my life, so much bullshit, so much...
Kringler, I was here for the Portal stream, maybe on more, then stopped watching for a while.
Okay, Portal stream is actually rather recent.
Springs Nursery. Kringler, what kind of chat are you looking for? Open mouth, smile, red heart.
You've been in a couple times before the Portal stream, Kringler. That was not your first chat. What was... You've been in one time before that. I was playing something else. I'm trying to remember what the fuck it was. I want to say it was one of the times I was playing, what's it called now? Come on, brain. Don't do this to me. Drawing a blank and I hate it so much. Xbox, help me out here. What was the name of the game? I played it on you. As a matter of fact, that's where I was playing it when Kringler was off. What is it called? The expansions for it were Employee of the Month and
YouTube,
Hot Garbage.
Hinson Jackson. My first stream was him watching Robo Lego fights. I just never chatted. YouTube, Kringler, that was my first chat. You must be thinking of someone else.
I can't have been your first chat.
YouTube, Steph Springs
Your name is
Nursery.
unique.
Justin, the first think your channel's gonna grow because you were so nice.
There's a few other things that are going to make my channel grow. I actually got contacted yesterday, I think it was, by a very big name in streaming that actually had me shitting purple Twinkies. It takes a lot to make me shit purple Twinkies. I mean a lot. Put it quite simply, the streamer that contacted me yesterday or the day before, I think it was yesterday, my days mix, so, well, that and timeline on top of it. But has a following of 7 million. This person is rather well known. I am not going to say their name. There it is. Journey to Savage Planet. That's the one. Purchase options not available. What do you mean purchase options not available? Oh, that's Revenge of the Savage Planet. What? They have a second? No, or it's working on. So no wonder that's no... Woo! I've got to get through the first one. Yeah, I could have swore the first time was one of the times I was playing Journey to Savage Planet. It was just a quick stop-in. It wasn't even really a hangout. Anyways.
YouTube, Kringler, I have not been watching you that long, dude. The Portal stream is how I found your channel.
Okay, fair enough. I could just be mixing shit up, bro. I'm a little special. Bear with me. Yeah, that was my first time playing Portal. And
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, my cousin Almighty Sneaky in YouTube has almost 400k subs. 7 million is crazy.
yes, it is. I know the person rather well. Quite simply, he messaged me and I had to go, please excuse me while I shit bricks. Let me rephrase. That's 7 million on Twitch. Not his YouTube channel. I was a little bit in shock. Just saying. And, yeah, I was given direct line to his promoter. And now know exactly what I'm going to be looking at price-wise to get the same kind of promotion. Which, for that level of promotion, I am not scoffing at $250. You want to know who it is? I'm going to make it quick. I will show it quickly. I will not show it any other way. I don't like the name drop, period. But this is not a small deal. I'm going to leave this small screen for a reason. Let me double check and make sure it's small screen. Okay. If you know who this is, you won't have any issues telling by just their page.
Oh, this was in Marvel Rivals. This is a huge.
That's all you get. It's as close to a name drop as I'm going to do.
YouTube, Kringler Cold Trick. You can put literally any drink in a mason jar and it'll look like a healthy drink to anyone who sees you. YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. 7 million is incredible. Hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands, clapping hands,
Well,
clapping
it's
hands, clapping 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 hands.
If I was to quite literally say who it is, most people who actually do any kind of game watching would know who I'm talking about. That's why I don't want to just say the name. No. He's really him, man. 100% is him. Yeah. Steps, dear, I am overwhelmed every day. That's part of the reason why I'm on this book. I'm autistic, Steps. Including the hypersensitivity. Let me tell you, it's not nice. In some extent, yeah, I do have to think about my disability. In another extent, I've still got to live my life.
Hinson Jackson, May as well go talk to I show speed rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing.
But no! That's the real guy. And, yeah. When his cousin sent him the message to send me a message on Discord, I shit bricks!
Steph Springs Nursery. I don't know. A lot of YouTubers. I probably won't even know them. Frowning face.
It's okay, Stephs. This guy is primarily known for gaming and being one of the heads of gaming streamers. This guy is a YouTube sensation, pillar of the community, streamer kind of shit. This guy's been around since I was doing testing on games like Fortnite. To give you a little bit of an idea. I know gaming's not your main thing, but
Jackson,
gives you better idea.
Is right. If Disability finds out you're making side money, they will shut you down.
Oh, no. I get that. And trust me, I do think of that. They have a problem once I make a certain amount. Trust me, I've gotten my payout already. I'm more than 3 years into it, guys. My first stream was in 2017. As a matter of fact, Friday was my 4th payout? 3rd or 4th, one of the two. Yeah. I've already had to fight with disability.
YouTube. Steph Springs Nursery. I wouldn't say the name until the deal is done, because it could interfere with possibilities.
It is very possible,
Hinson Jackson. Oh, okay, cool, bro. I'm glad you're good.
Yeah, by the time that I'm making the kind of money from this that would get me kicked off of disability, I wouldn't be too worried. And it's not for a fact of not needing to. No, it is more for a fact of not needing to. But, I mean, shit. A lot of people kind of look at me sideways for what I'm doing here. And it's just like, dude, y'all don't get it. I'm living a childhood dream. I am quite literally making money for being myself. I'm making money for having a good time with random strangers that tend not to be so random or strangery after not too long. Yes, I'm looking at all three of you. Well, 4 because I know science is lurking back there. I could say 5 because technically I know the Omen is lurking back there as well if science is at home. I might be in the back room and they're barely able to hear me. I might not be. I might just be tabbed up and science working on code at the moment. But
YouTube. Hinson Jackson. My boy Alvin had disability making $1,800 a month and bro started doing DoorDash and boom. Disability shut him down. YouTube.
How's getting
Steph
18?
Springs Nursery. I've had 5 diagnoses at the same time. I understand more than you know. Open mouth smile red heart.
well, then I'm glad that you understand what it's like to be down here. I don't mean that as a diss or anything. There's one thing I have to say about those of us on disability. We typically have a better idea of what's going on. Or at least willing to communicate with each other a little bit better. Oh, you're going to run out of the camera now that I'm moving it so you can be seen. There we go. Yeah, Loki is right down there. I even closed off the back room because, well, His booger butt's too scared of the wind. He's not going to want to be back there. He doesn't care for the hard floor too much, but he would still prefer that over being back there alone right now. That was nasty. Sorry. That's the nice thing about having a pretty good set of lungs. Yeah. Sometimes you don't do too much to get those lung cheese loogies out of your lungs. Or schnosh.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, Schizo and Anxiety. Bro showed me his deposits at $1,800 a month, and we're in California.
That might be a difference. About 10 minutes ago, Dad said, I guess I'll come get you. It's like, it's up to you, Pop. It's like, I can send you the money for what I need. So I might have to roll out for a little bit. Stephs, could you send either a link or the spelling of that video again? Because I would really like to get to that tonight. Especially while you're here. I mean, there might be a little issue because I do need to make a run to the store. I am not worried about hitting the liquor store tonight. Not to mention, I think it's a little late. I think they closed at 6, so I'm going to tell Dad, well, Pop, I guess you don't get your bottle this month. At least not tonight. Yeah. Dad is a nightcap drinker. Freaking bottle of Captain Morgan, 100 proof.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson.
Last couple days.
Paul Bro started hearing voices after him and his girl broke up and he lost his home.
Oh, no, that's no fun. Yeah, that's definitely schizo style. And let me tell you, from somebody who is in their head all the time, lives there and kind of observes the world from there, that's some scary shit.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. Let's say a third of his YouTube viewers come and checks you out. If they stay, that's a lot of new people. Then it's commercial time. Then you have to keep your eye on how much money is coming in.
No, I don't have to keep my eye on it. See, that's just it. That's kind of the thing about my channels and my space here is it's not about the money. Not in the end. No matter what happens, I'll be able to get back on my disability. Being autistic and having PTSD, anxiety, and depression disorders kind of guarantees you it for life. And that's kind of as long as you're not making too much, it kind of set on happening. And that's coming from the psychs. So, as I've had to tell a few people, it's like, I'm the kind of person that keep out of work for a reason. They don't want me going off.
Hinson Jackson. Definitely scary, bro. I had to go to his house and call the ambulance one night because the voices were freaking him out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. And at that point, you were the best thing that could happen for him. Somebody who could go, no, that's not real, is the best thing that can happen. Period. Somebody can go, no, that one was bullshit. That one was real. Is one of the fucking best things at that moment. For real. When somebody is having trouble distinguishing reality from mind sound, that is not an easy thing, and that is very scary. Having someone there just to be like, that was real, that wasn't real, that was real, that was real, that wasn't real, is huge. Fucking huge. To be real, I've had voices I've heard when I was jamming out to my music and in my own space. Usually, my name being called by people that weren't there. Single words. And even that gets me a little bit on the heebie-jeebies. Because I know that's my mind going,
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. He was looking in his basement when I got there saying the voices told him his neighbors are hiding in his basement waiting for him to fall asleep.
oh no.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. Shit kinda scared me, lol.
So it wasn't just he was hallucinating, but he was hallucinating to the point that the hallucinations were making him paranoid. That's worse. Yeah. Even though you were scared, the best thing you could have done for your friend was be there at that moment. Quite literally. Otherwise, people be hurting from that shit. That shit sends people over the edge. You're okay, bro. You're okay. Quite literally, that shit sends people over the edge. That is enough to drive people absolutely bonkers. So, I can't... All I can do is say, you did a damn good thing by being there for him. A lot more than you may know.
Ensign Jackson. Yes, the voices were telling him things to do and what to look out for.
Yeah. It was a damn good thing you were able to be there for him. Situations like that are no fucking joke. As I've said a few times in my streams, I was the best friend to the fucking psycho growing up. To the point, I found out later on, after high school, like 6, 7 years afterward, that he was the psycho. The dude was saying his name and quite literally all the shit that he was doing. It's just like, God damn, I was the psycho's best friend. I was the one keeping him sane.
Steph Springs Nursery. Okay, thumbs up, bye-bye.
My Stephs. I am actually still listening and still would like to have that video again. I'm probably try to look it up again on my own.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. I feel bad though, man, because now the meds H is on has his like a zombie and H doesn't take care of himself food and hygiene wise.
Okay.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. Bye, Steps.
My Steph. At that point, honestly, that means he's on the wrong meds. And they're not affecting him properly. With it being schizo, you have to make sure it's the right meds. Otherwise, yeah, it is fucking hell on somebody. And that's not a joke. It'll fucking tear somebody up mentally. Zombification is the nice side of it. I can almost guarantee you, if you talk to them, they'll express a very much a distaste in it. And if that's the case, the schizo could be caused by depression.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. Your dad coming to get you for grocery shopping.
Yes, that's what he's saying.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. It took me 10 years and 3 appeals to finally get help.
Whoa! 10 years? What's going on, Stephs? That is not a small statement. you trying to tell me that you've got more of a tie to one of the conversations we've been talking about than you originally let on?
Hinson Jackson, dad stats.
Did that knock Marauder? Looking okay there.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery, Hinson, for real young.
I'm guessing you're talking about your disability staff? I'd be lying if it didn't take me just as long. Well, almost as long. I applied the first time in 2007 when I got out of high school in the Army. I finally got it in 2014. With 3 appeals myself.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Shouldn't even be legal to have you waiting that long for either.
Agreed. But that's sadly the shit we live in. That's why there's so many people who say there's something wrong with the system, and I can't blame them. Fucking people in need fucking struggle for anywhere from 5 to 10 years, if not longer. I've heard stories of people having to fight and wait up to 15 years for their disability. I mean, Jackson, I get $9.67 a month to try to survive on. That's why I was like, 18, what?
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. Maybe it has something to do with Virginia being a Commonwealth state. I am guessing because I really don't understand any of it.
Commonwealth is actually a benefit for you in that regard. What's more than likely to have happened, which does happen here in Oregon as well, which is not a Commonwealth, is having Republican-minded people up in that position.
YouTube, Steph Springs Nursery. Okay, everybody take care. Check you later tonight, open mouth smile.
Alright. Talk to you later, Stephs. If you gotta go, you gotta go. Stay safe out there. Doesn't matter what side of the aisle you're on. I care about you. And maybe that's something that's been misunderstood as far as people on the left. None of our actions are because we don't care. Not at all. As a matter of fact, a lot of it's because we do. And it's not even about ourselves. It's about everybody. Including those on the right. You can be a conservative all day. I don't care. It doesn't bother me. You want to be a Trump supporter and support the next rise of the Nazi movement, then we got problems. Then we got issues. Yeah, very much so. Otherwise, fuck no. Ain't no need for that bullshit. Ain't no need to fucking flip everything upside down just because we have a fucking disagreement. For real. I wouldn't be trotting out this go after the soft targets of the rich if it was just a disagreement. I'm going to be 100% with you all on that one. If it was just a disagreement, that would not be on my mind and not coming out of my mouth. I am definitely one that prefers to be civil, even if it's not necessarily in discourse.
Ensign Jackson, I wouldn't even try. They would look at me like, bro, you're Puerto Rican and have the ability to work. Denied, rolling on the floor laughing.
No, believe it or not. You would be in just as much of a fight as any of the rest of us, to be real, as far as that goes. And yes, Jackson, you qualify for being on disability. You might need to go see some psychiatrists so that way you've got the receipts to bring to disability, but you do qualify. I am not saying do it. I am not saying it'll be better for you. That's kind of a decision you'd have to make. You have a rough idea of how much you would get on disability, which, bro, I know for a fact down there, 1,800 is not going to cut it. Can you even rent a room for that down there? And is that really worth it? Is that worth the trade-off for you? If it is, hey, so be it. Go for it. If it's not, don't torture yourself with it. 100%.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. I've had a physiatrist before, and he gave me a letter of recommendation.
Yeah, you're a psychiatrist. If they know you've got the issue, is going to give you the letter of recommendation. That letter of recommendation in and of itself is a big deal of whether or not you will get your disability. 100%. That makes a difference. Big difference. A psych or a physician says, you should be on disability. I'd write out paperwork. You might want to take it if you're having trouble with your everyday.
YouTube, Ensign Jackson. However, I was promoted to manager around that time. As a branch manager, I'm making 97k a year.
Yeah, don't do it. For your own being, don't do it. I don't even make 11 a year. Just to be clear. You would make 12, well, closer to 14 a year over there in Cali, but still, that is a huge difference. To the tune of 83,000 a year. Not worth it if you can help it. But that's the thing about disability, it's designed for those who can't help it.
Jackson. That's why I didn't continue with the process, bro.
I don't blame you. I don't fucking blame you. Disabled or not, if you've got access to that shit, take it. Quite literally, if I had access to being in a position where I would be comfortable off, I would fucking take that shit until disability goes shut. If I can make enough money for just being myself, yeah, I'd tell disability to fucking go shove it. I'd tell the state to go shove it. And rip them a new asshole on how bad they're fucking over people who have to be in this situation. Because, yeah, I don't take kindly to what they've done to us. Not at all.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Do you feel you can work around a group of people?
Tentatively, I am very much one of those. If the group of people I work around is not just right, there is issues and they can become big very quickly. I cannot work with any kind of egotist, and I do mean that. And there's too damn many in the workforce. People who deal with narcissistic personality disorders are like fucking kryptonite to me. Except instead of making me weak, it makes me pissed off. I believe in the Superman comics that was red kryptonite. Drove Superman mad. Yeah. I can handle it for a little while in the same aspect, but before too long, I'm going to get pissed.
Hinson Jackson, I hear ya, bro.
I don't do well with people who don't look at others as equals. I've had a few bosses in the past who were racist, and needless to say, I called them out. I'm an ass when I call people out. I don't give a fuck when, where, or who. I've called a few bosses out in the middle of the fucking sales floor. With everyone watching. Needless to say, I don't last too long in those jobs. Being on Spectrum, I don't do well with things that are unjust. I've got a very strong sense of right and wrong, and justice versus injustice. And I kind of have trouble being quiet about it.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Yo, don't forget to get stuff to make shepherd's pie and some chimichangas, bro.
That wouldn't be too hard. I've got stuff for shepherd pie already. I would have to get a little bit more stuff to make my poor man's enchiladas again.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, and grab me some Mount Dew Baja Blast.
That kind of thing I would probably wait till closer to get my food stamps. Which, come to find out, good news, yes, I will be getting my normal wattage food stamps. Kind of love having the people over in, what's it called? Senior Disability Services. They'll sit there and go, you're trying to give him this amount of food stamps because you're trying to count his disability as income? No. We're fixing this right now. Let's talk. I was looking at my paperwork. It's got a bunch of mail. I told it's not supposed to be sent here. They set my food stamps up on the 12th to be 100 and something a month, which is a discounted rate. As if my disability income was regular income. Well, they made that decision, and the next day, there's another letter going, yeah, just kidding, you're still getting $240 something a month. It's like, thank you! All of my money goes to fucking shit I need. It's not a frivolous free for all like you may have other people think it is. Those of us on disability don't get a whole bunch to fucking work with. Quite literally, after sending Dad $600 to try to help with rent for a year, I had 360 something, 367 I think it was, and then I spent about $850 at the local store here, getting dinner and food. I mean, dinner, alcohol, and a little bit of drink. Because at that point in time, I wasn't sure if I was trying to be getting a ride from Dad.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, yo LMAO, if someone offered you to sell Loki for 10k without your dad's consent, would you take it?
Fuck no! Fuck no! Not my pup! And maybe that's a morals thing, but no. As much of a pain in the ass as he is, no. Fuck no.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing, rolling on the floor laughing 50k.
Jesus. Yeah, honestly, the way I am with Mom and Dad, that's like trying to turn somebody, no, not even 50k. That's trying to turn somebody against, their loved ones that have, shown them what life is actually like when they didn't know. When all they knew was torture. Good luck picking a monetary number. That's a bond and a relationship that doesn't just dissolve. No, you're talking. I would damn near kill for these guys. Damn near it.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, I think you would take 100k cash for Dublin for sure if it was in front of you.
That would be a mistake. Because believe it or not, that would have been viewed as a major fucking insult. And probably start beating shit out of the person and take the cash for myself afterward. Yeah, I don't take kindly to that kind of shit. I'm not nice. You want to come at me in sideways like that, and you're going to find out how not nice I can be. Someone who wants to sit there and try to open up a briefcase full of fucking money, doesn't matter how much, try to buy my cat off me, is going to find their face being closed in that said briefcase. They're going to find themselves pretty damn well fucked up. Because that's a major fucking insult to me. When I say I'm not a man of material, I kind of mean it. She's not material. She's emotional. She is quite literally an emotional sport animal. Yeah, no, coming to me or something like that, you're likely to find yourself needing to use that money to pay for your hospital bills.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, Lemfow shit bro, you're crazy. I'd give Robert up for 100k, and then I'd pay for a professional go steal him back.
Well, that's just it. I know I'm a little crazy. Wait, I see. Just because the money's got blood on it doesn't mean it's not useful. Besides, 100k buys a backhoe to bury a body very easily. I told you, dude, I'm dark, and I can be very fucking cold. You just gotta come after me under the wrong, or come up to me under the wrong circumstances. Now, I wouldn't waste the money and try and hire someone to get him back. Why? Why them go to begin with? Especially when typically the person offering you the money is not typically the strongest. And typically very easy to take care of. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could very easily just pull out a sidearm, put it to their temple, and go,
Jackson, tell your mom I got 50k from her Chihuahua LMAO.
No. I will not convey that kind of insult. That Chihuahua would die without her. It's like, that is, yeah, that is not gonna happen. Now, if you would like a plushie version of Khaleesi or Loki or Dublin, some people, even me, we can make that happen. We very much can. As a matter of fact, that's kind of some of the stuff I've been trying to get to. I've actually got a buddy when I found out they can make custom plushies. I was like, dude, you're a VTuber who uses a furry, and people love you. Get plushies made.
Hinson Jackson. Well, I would take care of getting my dog back myself, but as we talked about, I'm not trying to tell Chris to dance my last meal rolling on the floor laughing.
Exactly. Exactly. I don't exactly want to sit there and go to the president and go, yeah, I need a gallon of...
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, LMAO.
See, that is kind of the thing that makes me different and in that spot. But a little crazy. As I've seen what life has to offer, and depending on the situation, I might manipulate it a little bit different.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, gonna start dinner bro BRB.
Okay.
Having some ground beef burritos.
Nice. Well, if I don't get to the store, I've got taquitos and ham and cheese hot pockets. If I do get to the store, I'm probably gonna do poor man enchiladas, right? Ooh, but then again, Mexican ravioli. Mexican ravioli, good shit. And I've only done the crappy recipe of poor man's. Poor man's enchiladas just isn't the same if you don't do it right. You don't use the right ingredients. But that's any cooking, so. Poor man's enchiladas can be done. I think the total cost is about $10 for a single portion. My size, which is 4 burritos.
Nobody asked.
Sensu, welcome! How you been, my friend? And actually, many people have asked about my enchiladas.
Hello, my friend.
Oh shit. Looks like it's time for me to go, y'all. I've got to go do some shopping.
Am I not subbed anymore?
You should be. Huh. Well, Audie only has #1 gifted. Move up. It's time. Come on, let's go. Go bed. Go to bed. I know. Come on, let's go. Let's go. Sorry, Bo. Alright, guys. I'm going to have to meet Mike. I will be back. Oh, shit. If it gets disconnected, it's due to the weather. I will try to reconnect it as soon as I can. Better yet, I don't have to go. They did a good job of listening. I got cigarettes and monkey food, which were the main things I needed for the night. Come on, Bubble. Come on. Lay down. Yeah, I'll make sure you got food. Get over there, lay down. Lay down. Yes. Don't argue with me, mister. Lay down. Lay down. Whoa. Down. Thank you. I love you, Bubba, but you need to listen. Fuck yeah. With pretty much everything being closed already, that works wonderfully. Yay! I don't think I've ever been so happy / content about not having to go shopping on one of my paydays. Yeah, you got dinner tonight. Sadly, I don't have any wet food for Dubs yet, but we'll make it happen. That's kind of a tomorrow sort of thing. Mom and Dad are busy today. They've been busy. Yeah, so they brought the food. Mom handed me a pack of cigarettes, or the Loki food. Mom handed me a pack of cigarettes. Like, fuck yeah, that works. That even works. That works just as well. You're okay, boo. You can sniff back. Yeah, you're not going to get in trouble for sniffing a kitty. You're not going to get in trouble for sniffing a kitty. No. That's not a trouble thing. You're good. You're okay, buddy. He's like, okay. Oh, shit. Cigarettes! Ah. What are you looking at her like that for? Why are you looking at her in that tone of voice? She does not have control of the wind farm. She doesn't have control over what goes on out there. Precisely. Olé! Adiós!
Damn dog got pack of 6A.
Yep. Freaking Mom and Dad had stopped in, and I was like, okay, that means I'm probably going to have to go for a drive real quick. Nope. They listened and brought me a pack of 6 and some food for Loki. It's like, fucking sweet. I ain't got to go out anywhere then. I've still got meds for the night. Got alcohol. I've got food. Now that I got Loki food and 6, I'm golden. And it's like, fuck yeah! I sure as hell am not gonna bitch.
Damn Rob is real happy today, good to see.
Well, it's always nice when I can get what I need to get and not have to, especially go out and deal with transporters. I'm not one that cares for peopling. And somehow this avoids peopling. I don't know how. I don't get it. Somehow this does not count as peopling for me. Loopholes for the win. Once again, I don't know why it does not count as peopling for me, but it does not count as peopling for me. At least 9 times out of 10. And I kind of like that fact. Oh. As it sits, I'm currently working on getting viewer interaction stuff set up for Deep Rock, Minecraft, Skyrim, what else? As well as viewer games such as Marvel's on Stream, Stream Raiders, Stream Racers, and so on. Now that I'm getting the community that is on enough, I'm actually going to stop in.
What 6 you smoking on, dog?
99's Camel. And having a drink of some chocolate wine. I actually bought a 5th of chocolate wine so that way I had something tonight. As well as a nice Zinfandel. I got some cups, so that way I've got cups and just my coffee cup. Because, well, some alcohols you just don't want your coffee tasting like. Let's be real. Actually, I'll show you guys something. $9 and $5 was the cost for these cups. They are silicone freaking machine wash
Hinson
wallet.
Jackson, Hugh Sanson. YouTube, Hinson Jackson, Sansu.
A shot glass and a highball. Or stemless wine. Because, well, it's kind of my shit. I drink both. And I can't put them up in camera. Oh, not that one. There we go. My new cups. Oh! Damn shot glass. Sick. They didn't have any that had good purple base. Otherwise, I would have. Salt, red, white, and blue were just straight fucking tie-dye. It's like I'd rather have the straight fucking tie-dye. I almost got a pounder glass, same style, but they only had red, white, and blue, or red.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Justin, you remember Mike Jones? LMAO, Mike Jones.
I know about Mike Jones. What about Mike Jones? What about... I know a little bit about Mike Jones. Not a whole lot. I'm not gonna be fluffy on that one. To the extent I know the name. Otherwise, you're gonna have to jog my memory. Yes, I was purposely being facetious for a little bit of fun. Actual sicky.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, down South Rap Law.
It's kind of where I was thinking was rap. Believe it or not, my knowledge of southern rap is not very good. I kind of stick to the coastlines when it comes to rap. East Coast and West Coast rap's kind of my thing. Mainland, I've not heard anything I know to be set as a inland kind of rap, but I mean, technically Jones counts. I'm gonna have to listen to some of his shit. Try to get a reminder. Timing worked out. So I've got hot pockets and taquitos for the
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, party in Dark Club 50 Cent Law.
Yeah. That would do it. I was chill with Biddy until he decided to start feud with fucking Dre. You don't start a feud with people you come up with. that maybe that's a personal thing, but you gotta do. They've got to have done something against you for you to fucking go against them like that. Dre and them didn't have anything to do with fucking Tupac's murder, so Diddy gonna have to have a little bit more than that. Actually, I'll open this back up. I'll read that.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson, Dad's not coming by after all.
No, Dad did. That's how Carl got Siggy's. Yeah, that's why I had to step out for a moment because they was making livery.
Hello, Jackson. How are you, bruv? Chilling, relaxing, acting all cool. Before the mean kids came to the neighborhood.
Mean kids? What mean kids? As far as I'm concerned, you're just as cool as you have been. Don't give a fuck what mean kids say.
It's fresh price of Bel Air, dog.
I know. You forgot Maxon. No, I couldn't
YouTube,
vote Fresh
Vincent
Prince.
Jackson, LMAO, Sansu.
Chilling out, maxing, relaxing, and cool, Liverpool, and shooting some people off the water pool. When a couple of guys who were up to no good started making trouble in the neighborhood. Got in one little fight, my mom got scared. You moved to Auntie and Uncle in Ballet. Whistle for Kevin when it came near the license plate said fresh air, the dice in the mill. If anything I could say the discount was weird, help me, I'm home, Wendell. I've seen too much TV for my own liking. So, Sansu and IBBO, what are you guys up to tonight? Well, no, yeah, I should say this morning for you guys. Some have some vibes. Stop a dude!
Where are you up at night and watching the adult channels?
Bro, I am a night owl that also suffers from insomnia. But I don't use anything but weed treat.
How many legs do 8 chickens have?
8 chickens have 16 legs.
Correct.
If you want to do that kind of stuff, I can do that kind of stuff almost all night. You start getting into centipedes and millipedes, and I start to have a little bit of an issue. Because they're not guaranteed to have 100 or 1,000 legs. Or sorry, 1,000 or 1,000,000. Or, no,
Do you know how many
100.
teeth a cat has?
28? My information is probably rather off. I've not actually gotten that one as a dead set number or anything. That's more of a guess.
False.
Like I said,
That's
that's
a shame.
more of a guess. Though, I can show you something that you don't get to see from cats very often. I've actually got a baby fang from one of the cats I've raised. Yes, cats lose their baby teeth.
You know more about cocks than pussies.
That is inaccurate. He's getting pretty good on that one. That one I cannot argue. Doesn't matter if the punchline was accurate or not. Certainly got me with it.
That one was good.
Indeed. And I can't hate on that at all. Especially considering the fact that he did someone who's raised both. Target for that set could not have been better picked. Bravo. No.
YouTube, Hudson Jackson. Got to know more about a cop since you own one unless you got a pussy.
Man, just because I got one doesn't mean that I enjoy it. But having the other, I don't think I'd enjoy either. Though, if I just go from a utility standpoint, it's a lot easier to hide a pussy than it is to hide a cock. Especially if it's big. It is certainly a lot easier to hide a big clit than it is to hide a big dick. But one observation that one might point out: one sex tries to hide it, one sex tries to show it. A lot of times ladies have to try to hide it. Men try to show it. If a gal is brazen enough, I'll show it. By something that is skin tight and conforms to any kind of bend or curve. A good point in this case would be yoga pants, of which I just happen to be wearing a pair of. Believe it or not. It's great for emphasizing the button hips, but the crotch, it hides like a motherfucker. I mean, this is probably one pair of pants that I could get a stiffy in, but nobody would know. That's a tall order, and that's not trying to be funny at all. The only other pants that you can hide something like that in is denim. Hence why I prefer black denim. Yeah, I go out of my way to hide what I got. There's an old saying, and I kind of live by it. Those who have don't show off. Because to them it's nothing, it's just what they are. I hide my shit. I hide it on purpose. Part of it is due to shit I've been through in the past. Part of it is due to the fact that I don't just want any random woman running up to me going, Good looking. It's not that simple. I know it's not that simple. Don't get me wrong. Do not misunderstand me on that one. That last bit is really more of a joke than reality. But the reality part of it is, no, I don't. I'm not just looking for some woman that thinks my shit looks good. And that is part of the reason why I'm not doing so much not safe for work streams. I don't want to be known for my butt. It may be a side note of me not being able to keep my shirt on. I'm okay with that. I'm quite alright with that. Because that's kind of a, how you say it, Aussie scenario. That's Spanish. English, so-so. Or 50-50. Some people are going to be happy about it, some people ain't. And it's how I'm comfortable. I typically am not too comfortable with shirt on. I would prefer to have my shirt off. The shorts are at least a must for comfort, for real. I'm one of those oddballs. Socks. If I can stand it, fucking socks. Because I can't stand it. It's stuck to the bottom of my feet. It drives me nuts. Ah! This one's had dealt a few times. Litter stuck to the bottom of my feet. Or worse, litter in the bed. When I was there at the ranch, having all 10 cats in the room, there was not 10 minutes that there wasn't a bunch of litter in the bed. I loved every single one of those cats, but god damn it, that was hell. I have basically the same space here as I did in that room. Give or take. And this is a 25 by 8 or 9. It's not quite 10. It's really close. The space was pretty damn close to equal. There might be a little bit more space here because of the back room, but having the number of cats that I had in that room in this space would be just as much hell. I was really not able to do what I was doing. And those cats suffered because I still feel like shit. Yeah, I fucking tried. God damn it, I tried. Every day I was picking up shit, cleaning up piss, and making a letterbox. Sorry, letterbox hits. I need to calm down, but my anxiety's going to talk about this shit.
How many holes does a bowling ball have?
That question actually is varied. There are bowling balls out there with up to 7.
Correct.
That one threw me off. The first time I found a bowling ball with 7 holes in it.
Do you know how many jugs a dairy cow can have?
A dairy cow has 2 udders, not jugs. If depending on how much you actually want to look at it, technically 4. But I would really need a little bit more emphasis on this question. Or not emphasis, but explanation.
False.
False. I work with dairy cows. I've milked dairy cows. I hate fucking cows.
That's a shame.
Not as bad as hate pigs, though. I would rather work with a cow than a pig.
You seem to know more about balls than jiggling jugs.
Ah. Because I know you're using it for a joke, I'll be nice.
Nah, the one was shit.
Yeah, that one's not well set up.
ChatGPT ain't cooking dog.
Woo woo, beating the eye. Sorry, I couldn't resist it. No, for real. I hate to be that person, and some of y'all are gonna hate me when I say this, and you know what?
You seem very happy today.
I'm crossfaded, bro. Got a little bit of an anxiety attack going on because I'm thinking about Cats the Ranch, but otherwise, yeah. I'm crossfaded and feeling pretty decent. The worst in my joints is just my knees at the moment, and that's honestly about half a fucking point of pain. As to where normally on the 1 to 10, my bodily joints register closer to a 4. I'd be very happy if that would stop.
Have you ever thought about quitting them cigs?
Talked? Shit. Then that's not half of it. I've quit 3 times. And every time I'm starting back up because of my fucking IBS. To some extent, you're not wrong. Oh, mwah, beautiful timing. Oh, I love it. I really do.
Dog.
I am actually drinking on a chocolate wine. It smells
Rather you
coffee.
need to stop them cigs, dog.
I need to also stop living with a canine. Who is
Don't you just hate it when your
3
cat
feet
wakes you
that
up
way.
like this? Meow, 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 meow.
Did it break the TTS? Because I want to know. Oh, excuse me. No? Sweet. Good job. Actually, believe it or not, Dublin doesn't do that. No, when she wakes me up, because she's playing with one of her toys on the floor. I'm kind of weird in the way I sleep, and apparently I need to say about getting a doctor. According to a few of my viewers from a couple of the last streams in which I took naps, I stopped breathing a couple times, which is not good. I can't stand the idea of having to sleep with a fucking face hugger, but I shouldn't just fucking die in my sleep. Because to stop fucking breathing. As much as I dislike the idea of dealing with the face hugger, I wouldn't be doing nobody.
When I wake up, the first thing I do is standing up and looking into the mirror and saying, woof, 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 woof.
Make it all the way through?
You need a CPAP machine.
Yes, it did. Yes, I do. And that's why I said, I don't want a face hugger. Hey, fuck off. I know we're an ad. Kind of wish it was like YouTube where you guys applied the ad afterward.
The new ones are not that bad.
Bro, it might have been just his way of telling me that I stopped breathing when I was sleeping. But I had one of the cats there at the ranch who would sit there and lay on my face, and my nose and my mouth, and make it to where I couldn't breathe, to the point where I would end up biting his ass to get him to realize, okay, dude, I can't breathe. So I can't move otherwise. Everybody else has me pinned down. And it's pretty immediate that I need to breathe.
Or you can rent only IBBO that can watch you by your side when you sleep and wake you up when you stop breathing.
Well, I mean, as much as you're trying to sell your little brother off. Sorry, I couldn't.
Also can tuck you in.
Sorry, I couldn't resist. That's pretty normal sibling shit, and even for over here. This side just come up. Hi, BB. Have you even agreed to any of this shit? Knowing you two, though, you probably have.
It's not the first time.
Kind of figured.
He's a professional.
In the same that I am in psychology. Love you guys, I do. I'm flicking your shit. Oh, fuck.
Can you film inside the bucket?
I mean, I can lift the bucket up so you can see it, but otherwise, no. The only camera I have at the moment is the one attached to, well, not attached, but built into the laptop.
We want to see it.
I'll try. You're in the way. Come here. No. Well, I guess that's kind of good. That's
a nice jug, bruv. I like the red lid.
And it's just whole milk over here. That's what it looks like. That's the jug it comes in. And they don't give us bags. Though, honestly, to some extent, I think it would be a little bit better. I've seen some.
Cat chilling today as well, I see.
Mm-hmm. She has been the last few days. Yeah. When the weather comes in, the animals just kind of. I actually had to medicate Loki's ass earlier. He was
Have
so
you been
scared.
playing Rocket Loach?
Rocket League? Actually, yes, I was playing Rocket League yesterday. I do have plans to do so today still. I don't know if science is still up to it. He was playing already. I was working on getting there, and then I got sidetracked. Yeah. Several sidetracks later, several squirrels, and here we go. Science is probably sitting with her, dude. You fucking forgot, bro. You'll figure it out. I'll sit here and wait. And when you figure it out, I'm going to be rolling on the floor.
Gary's mod.
I do not currently have Gary's
Prop
installed.
Hunt.
I would like to. I do have Prop Hunt installed. It depends on which Prop Hunt. Run, Prop, run! Free to play Prop Hunt. Marbles on Stream, Stream Racer, Just Act Natural, Stampede Racing, Dungeon Defenders, Unturned, Staying Alive, Deep Rock.
Isn't it Prop Hunt in Gary's mod?
It isn't the same Prop Hunt, no. I have done Gary's mod Prop Hunt a little bit, but not enough. I've done more COD Prop
Show
Hunt.
me the Prop Hunt.
And damn.
Which shit is better, bro? Have you heard of that?
Yes, I know Witchit. Doesn't Witchit cost? I don't have too major issue with that.
I am not sure. I downloaded a long time ago.
Yeah, it's $20. 30 for the collector's bundle.
It's not worth cash.
See, that's just it. That's kind of
That's
my
not
thing.
worth it.
That's kind of my thing. Is I try to make sure a lot of the games I bring are free to play games or are at least worth it for the price. Granny Sim, fucking $5.
What about Gary's mod?
Gary's mod, if I'm not mistaken, is free at the moment. And has been for
You
a
have
little bit.
this.
I do have it in my library, yes. Wait, is it free? It might not be. It's been a while since I've had it for... yeah, I've had it for a while myself. So, let's...
We should play Prop Hunt there.
I would be down to do that if I got space for Gmod. Okay, $10 is definitely worth it for Gmod. For fucking real.
Only 6 GB.
Let me take a look at how much space I got real quick. So I'll fucking throw it, Sean. Fuck yeah.
I can gift it.
Oh, I have it. I have it. No frets there. It'd be for other people. But like I said, when it comes to my shit on the channel, I try to make sure I pay attention to everybody's needs, including people who are limited on
But you do need
space.
CSS as well.
I still have not put CS on my machine, no. Ooh. I mean, I've got space for Gmod at the moment, but I wouldn't have too much space for much after that.
BQCU won't get all mods. Without it.
Crossfighter making me funny. Oh, CSS, okay. I shouldn't have too much issue with that.
I am pretty sure you need CSS to not get different to Rose stuff on Gary's mod.
Yeah, it's part of the, workshop shit. God damn, that caffeine really fucking kicked it up, with that wine. Fuck. I mean, reality, I am drinking from my typical coffee cup, which is...
How much wine you had today?
Give me a moment, and I will show you. Yeah. 15% wine. Yeah. And I mixed it with coffee.
I think we would need to play on public servers though.
Not necessarily need to play on public servers unless my PC for some reason couldn't support all the people, which Gary's mod, it really should be able to. Comparatively to things like Pal World, Gary's mod ain't shit. That was kind of one of the beautiful things about Gary's mod. God, some of the memories from Gary's
Your
mod.
PC can handle public servers.
The freaking Pal World server that you typically see up there when I'm doing sleep streams in the little box, that's a server that I have running simultaneously as a stream on my laptop for Science and myself. The only reason why I don't have the other two spaces filled is because we don't have the ability to get Omen, Science's partner, and technically Demon if he was still in the biz. So I have a couple of slots open, well, one slot open for a trusted person. I also currently have a Minecraft server.
Have you ever surfed in CSS before?
Surfed? I don't know enough about CSS to even be able to say that I do. So... I could just not be catching the abbreviation properly. There could be a couple of misconnects. I also didn't get too deep into the Gmod community, as much as I really would have liked to. And put it quite simply, you and your brother could be the team to me as Soup is to the rest of his crew. And it's at that kind of state. I've had some offline interactions on Gmod that were fucking great.
Asterisk.
Fucking one of my mods on Twitch
Have a
here.
look here.
I'm guessing that was meant to be a link, and it's not going to come up properly. Send it to me on
I can send
Twitch.
links, sad face.
Send it to me as direct message on Twitch. You're good. You can do that. I don't have that shit locked off. But,
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Get that dinner going, my guy.
no. I don't want it. I really should, though. Especially if I'm going to lose power. It has been pretty flickery, too. Damn it.
I watched an awesome movie yesterday.
What'd you watch? I have a feeling I'm probably walking into an open
The
door.
wife got brutally killed by a cold-blooded killer and the son gets really hurt. Then there's a twist and the son is kidnapped. The father then begins a quest to find and save his son, with help of a mentally ill female. YouTube.
Nope, don't know that one. Don't touch the butt.
Finding Nemo.
That's like,
Was really good.
Finding Nemo is really good.
Bruv.
You have to work a little bit harder than that one.
My emails is not buried.
Oh, shit.
I send on Steam. YouTube.
Okay.
Hinson Jackson. Is Loki sleeping out there with you tonight since the winds are crazy? Can send him.
That's cool, Sensu. I'm good with that. Got it. You tell me. Whoopee head. Huh? Yeah, they were wondering about you. He really does not like this weather. I mean, for real. So, yeah. He's out here with
Check
me.
10 minutes.
I mean,
That's surf.
okay. I was going to say, I mean, I can check it right now.
YouTube. Hinson Jackson. LMAO.
Yeah, he really doesn't like it, and like I said before, I'm not going to make him stay back there. Especially when it feels like an earthquake in the trailer. I'm not going to make him stay back there. The wind is shaking the trailer more than he ever has. I mean, I just took a shower and everything, so it's not like my feet are horribly stinky or anything. So, he's down here and getting some head rubs. And of course, I'm using my foot too, so he don't give a shit. It feels good to him. It's kind of why I was like, I made sure I've got clean socks on. I try to be courteous of him in general.
Let him be in the bed as well.
No. There's not room. Quite literally not room. Here, let me show you. I'm sitting on my bed. His big ass and my ass would not fit on this bed simultaneously. It may be.
Bed looks comfy.
It can actually be a little painful. The bench that it is fairly new-ish. I had to break in the cushion on this space that I sit in / sleep in. And it left me rather stiff. Which stiff is painful. Believe it or not. It's
Do you
just
have a glass behind the soda bottle piper?
behind the soda bottle. What? You have glass behind the soda bottle. Oh! This stuff! Yes, there's a window back there.
Pipe.
Sorry, it took me a second to put it together. But yes, there is a window back behind that. All this. Yeah. There's glass back there. And yeah, that's why it's there. And I kind of took a little bit of time to decorate. This is actually part of a,
Bit not but asterisk haha. I am but mongoloid typing.
if you're talking about your English skills with the
My
typing.
English is not 10 out of 10.
It doesn't need to be, dude.
Is what I am saying.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're ready to say that, it doesn't need to be. You're golden. Might take me a little bit to figure it out, but... And I might ask a few questions. But it doesn't bother me.
I speak a lot better than when I type.
I don't doubt it. Part of the reason why I'm streaming and not on just a chat thing. Otherwise, fucking Twitter's brilliant for that shit. Not only is that not the community I'm looking for, in the end,
Are you on X?
yes, I'm on Twitter. I refuse to call it that. What's this? Starting with the greatest Sith. Oh, that's what you sent me. Okay. That's what that is. Got it. It really was better before. And that's because of you. It's not coincidence. It is.
Even I don't agree with Sencor HSIP.
Neither do I. And a lot of these right-wingers really are doing it as much as they say they're not. I'll be right back. I can still hear, I can still talk, but you won't see me.
But it's just hatred on there now.
That kind of depends on who you follow. Currently, what I follow on there are supporters of Ukraine and anti-Trump groups. And you get a lot more than just hatred. You actually get nice points and information and update on the Ukraine war, which over here we don't get shit. Since Donald Trump been in the office, the most we've heard about the Ukraine war was he was trying to talk with Turkey and Putin about Turkey, India. Last I heard it was Turkey. About trying to do peace agreements. And I'm sorry, anything that I've seen, that's not peace agreements, that's trying to rile up your buddies so that way you all go jump somebody.
If Donald wants to stop it, it's good IMO.
He ain't trying to stop it, bro. For real. What Donald Trump was doing puts you guys at risk. And that's not an understatement. Even the right-wing German parties are going, that's too far! Even the right-wing German parties are going, that's Nazi. The neo-Nazis are going, what the fuck? And that's in Germany. If you're not scared of what's going on over here with Donald Trump and his bullshit, I don't know what to tell you. It is quite literally a world-threatening shit. And Germany sees it. I don't know about you, but That's the reason to be scared. Germany's saying, that's some Nazi shit. Yes, I know I'm more of an Italian accent. I'm sorry, but if they say that's some Nazi shit, I'm going to have some trouble not listening to them. And yeah, I've had the opportunity to actually hear it from their mouths. As somebody over here, I'm kind of sitting here going, fuck, fuck, fuck.
I try to stay away from watching too much about this stuff. It's soul drain. I'm watching too much news and political things, I know.
I can kind of understand that, really. I can. Over the last few years, I've kind of realized / found out / been told I'm a little bit more stout in that scenario and do a pretty good job of explaining. Me, I'm just like, this is everyday shit we have to deal with. I don't think I'm that different. Maybe I can explain it better, and that I can understand. But otherwise, I don't get where that is. Yeah, I'm gonna get my food in before...
Even if it's important, but it's more like a show what we get told than what's going on and why is the reason. I don't trust almost anything I see on TV or news.
I won't trust anything I see for TV news, newspaper news, or whatnot within the United States. I am going to independent news media that actually has daily lives within the section that is politics. I'm listening to political lawyers every day. That's what my morning newscasts are. Quite literally, to the extent, I've got Michael Cohen on one of them. Michael Cohen was Trump's right-hand man for the first term, as in political lawyer. Who is speaking out against him and whatnot. So, it's like that. I certainly don't trust regular media. To be 100% clear. You shouldn't either. The fact that you don't makes me proud of you.
I even feel that is not trusted anymore. An Instagram account called Politico was paid by your state $2 million for pushing agendas and they acted like independent media.
State or country?
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. Start the evening chill, Justin, so I can start eating dinner and listening to chat.
Oh, but I am not getting worked up. Not even close.
The feds.
Yeah, again, like I said, that depending on which state, starting with the country, makes more sense. As far as Politico, I don't trust them for shit. I wouldn't. They're too close to mainstream media. They still are, well, lack of better words, part of the media conglomerate that is Murdoch and so on, that already own Fox, CNN, MSNBC, all that shit. I actually get, most of the time, if I'm not listening to these actual political lawyers that are right there in it, go out of country and tend to get reports from the different national gatherings and reactions from world leaders. I am not one that can just sit idly by. Spent too much time doing that shit. And my taquitos are in now.
YouTube, Hinson Jackson. How was it fucking legal for Trump to fire the attorneys who indicted him? That's just ridiculous.
It's
I
not.
never trusted that site, but it just shows what goes behind the scenes, and the guys with money understand that most don't trust old media, so I will not be shocked if a lot independent dialysis media is also being paid behind the scenes. All about money at the end of the day.
To some extent. And that's the ones you look for, is the ones that aren't about it. Those that have sponsors and aren't constantly asking for donations, aren't supported by any government group, and once again, that's why I listen to the Midas Touch network. As these are quite literally lawyers in space that aren't supported by anything other than a few sponsors who agree with what they're saying, and, well, shit. Well, you're here. It's not going to kill a newscaster.